Hi, this is Mike Merva, the barbecue engineer from Smokey Legend. Today we're going to talk about basically reference materials that I use. Oftentimes some people will ask, what kind of material do you read or where do you get most of your information? Of course, a lot of us get it from the internet. There's plenty there. But there are a couple books that I really enjoy. One is from Mike Mills. The book is called Peace, Love, and Barbecue. It's written by Amy Mills, the daughter of Mike Mills. Very informative and a lot of information. It's history. I love the history of barbecue. It's just interesting. I love where things come from, how long things have been around, the way the Southerners, the Texas, the barbecue, the differences. There's one by Chris Lilly. He's kind of the grandson-in-law of Big Bob Gibson in Alabama, Decatur, Alabama. Very good book, very interesting. A lot of history, pre-World War II when he's been around. And the one that I really enjoy is Meathead. I got to meet Meathead Goldwyn, the guy that's the author of this book, The Science of Great Barbecue and Grilling. And I was fascinated by the information that he knew, and he was sort of like a scientist. He did all kinds of research and basically experiments on everything from types of wood. He'd get down to the molecular structure of smoke. He would talk about thermometers, which ones were the best and why, and he didn't hold any punches. It took me a while to get used to calling him Meathead. He wanted to be called Meathead. I keep thinking about the TV show that was popular in my day, All in the Family, and I think of Archie always calling his nephew Meathead, and that wasn't in a good term. And I was hesitant of, hey, Meathead, it didn't ring with me, but he wanted to be called that. But one thing I like about the book is there's a lot of myth, things that we're used to, but he's proven wrong. And I'll give you two examples. One is beer can chicken. How often we hear people say, oh yeah, we make the best beer can chicken. You'll put that beer underneath that chicken and you put it on the grill and life is good and it comes out moist. So he did an experiment, something like this. I have a can of soda, unfortunately, but they would open the can, put it inside the cavity of the chicken. Sometimes they would poke more holes to get more steam out. What his experiments proved was that this never got to enough temperature, boiling temperature, to cause this to steam. And what was happening was this was being insulated by the chicken. And so, does it work? Well, according to him, it doesn't really work well unless the temperature of the flame was right underneath the can and it caused the can to boil the mixture, the beer, and cause the moisture to spread out into the cavity of the chicken. That was one myth that he crushed, and another one was oftentimes they're asked, we do a lot of chicken in our area, especially the fire station, and when do they know the temperature of the chicken is reached? And often they don't have fancy temperature gauges. Some do, but they all have this familiar ring where they take the chicken and see if the fluids are clear. If they have clear juices, they say, oh, that's done. They take the leg and they move it around and it moves and it's done. Well, they did an experiment on that, and they found that oftentimes the temperatures were unsafe. And then even goes the other way too. Sometimes the chicken temperatures were exceeded. Basically, it said you can't trust clear liquid coming from a chicken as being safe, edible to eat. There's a lot of them. It's just great, and he's got some good recipes. And then he also talks a lot about different types of barbecue sauces from different locations, what he likes and dislikes. He also has a website, it's called AmazingRibs.com. You need to see it. They're just a wealth of information. And I almost think it's better to go to this reference than on Google or any of that. But this is kind of research. He has more hours into the research, and I just trust his judgment. And so I strongly suggest you get the book, get on the web, and learn lots, because I'm still learning. So this is Mike Merva, barbecue engineer. Sign up for our link at the YouTube, our channel, and we'd love to have you and show more videos. You guys have a good week.